Hey guys, welcome back to the Dion Gaming channel. Today we're gonna bring more awareness about the scamming um, tricks that people do. A while back, I actually made a video called "Do Not Fall for Scammers," and during that video, I explained some of the players who may have scammed, and at the same time, I may explain some of the variations of scams that goes around the game. One of them was always the players buying the all the market stuff, like all the cheap stuff, and then selling it for like millions of the same price. So if something costs a lot, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000, the players will put it for 11 mil, 12 mil, and 13 mil. Now, obviously, you can tell the difference between 11,000, right, and 11 mil, right? So if I open up my little thing right here and I type and I just draw 11,000, you know that this is 11,000, right? So our brains calculate this at 11,000 or 11K, right? That's very simple, simplistic. So what happens if the players keeps buying this and they know that the price is 11,000 all this time? 11,000, 12,000, 3,000, 13,000, 14,000. What happens when this is being brought? Then what happens if I buy the whole thing and I drop this and you see this right here in the market? Now, whether you're sleeping, whether you're tired, whether you're in a hurry and stuff like that, you may see this and confirm there's a K in there, and the brain might interpret this as 11,000, even though it is actually 11 million. So why am I actually saying this? This is because many players are still falling for it even after my first video where I try and warn a player. When I did the project giveaway, which I thought was going to be a little bit bigger than what I thought here, these are the days that I was helping newbies and pushing them forward. During the project, I basically bought a bunch of a big massive amount of horse, and I started giving to them about 1 million worth of horses at 33,000 during this time, gold, and about 3.3 million, and I was just giving them out to all the free players. However, during the bottom of the description, I said today I fell for 11kk cause was because I was too tired. 11kk is usually MMO slang for 11 mil. So as I keep going down, so you can see it, the market calculates the item at 11,000. Sorry, right here. Yeah, the market calculate the items at 1100k. That K is programmed in our mind to simplify the image that is K equals 1,000, but we interpret it easy as 11,000. I want players ahead of time because players will fall for this. SBI makes crazy, ridiculous, and I'm sure I spelled that wrong, ridiculous decisions sometimes, and this is one of them. So during that time, you can actually come to this video, this one right here, and I explain that players will fall for the 11k versus 11k. So this little dots are the circles that shows it could be 11 mil, but we interpreted it very quickly to like 11,000 because we see it that way. I don't know why SBI has a hard time to just put 11 0 0 0 0 0 0. Is that hard to put that in there? Actually, it isn't. You'll see at one of the players who fall for this right here. When we watch that video, I was able to salvage one of the and I warned it over here for players. When he fall for it, I warned players with here. Here's the video that shows the description of that one. I was actually able to find one picture though, right here. Boom. And I told him to check, tell me the difference between this and this. You see this? When you see this, you know, oh shit, this is 11 mil versus 33,000. They say this, we're buying this, and this now 10 mil. But what about this? Can you tell the difference? Well, obviously this K will be the 11 mil, but because when you put it for 11,000, you may see that as a K and interpret it as 10,000 instead of 10 mil. Why does SBI needs to put this? Just because maybe one number was higher? 10 mil, but 10 mil 1 equals that? 10 mil 200 equals that? and that actually will make a lot of players fall for this, or when they're really tired, they're gonna fall for this. So I did lose 10 mil, but I didn't care. During that time, I already was quitting, and I already posted ahead of time. This is gonna be an event, something that I really wanted to do way back when, like make a guild, train all the newbies and stuff like that, and send them out to the biggest guild. That was supposed to be my plan for Albion Online before I quit. But I decided to quit, and I said, let me just make my vision a little short, from May 2nd to May 22nd, which I spent 50 mil for the whole population of gearing them for 4.2 and giving them all this goody stuff and boost with Ancient Tomes. So I did that from May 2nd to May 22nd. But again, talking about this thing, I knew they was going to fall for it. And the most hilarious part, I already knew who was doing this. And this also video is to call out that one player who definitely told me, if you don't have proof, you're not definitive. And I was like, dude, there's nobody else who would do this. Only one player would do this, and that's the same players who scam other players of millions of silver in this. He changed his title basically. He had a Asian picture, which I already told many players to not fall for the stupid Asian or profile picture. Hell, I can even do that myself. I can put a picture, and I can put my girl on Discord so I can fool everybody to think it's a girl, and then I can go back again and keep typing as I am a male. It's not hard to fool fucking people. That shit was in Warcraft long ago. So basically, this player Xayah had a picture of a nation girl, something like that. Had a different name in here in the Bank of Albion. It's supposed to be an investment, but later on changed to dubious investment because it scammed a lot of players of millions of silver. All he did was basically have people vouch for him, legit players vouch for him. Second, make it legit by giving some of the return back, and then later on, boom, running away with the money after we made a lot of millions. So that's one of the players, Xayah, and that's the player I accuse in here in the description that he's. Let me see where I said it here. Bought 11 mil for 1 TA invisibility potion. Probably Xayah, for her name, doing. So basically, I already blame him for doing this because I already knew it had to be him. Nobody else will actually do this unless they start copying him and such. So here's the thing: here's the one of the second reason why I blame the player. I saw the player, the only player after a long time of not posting, being very quiet in the Bank of Dubious when players was saying that this person should be banned, should be taken out of the round table. The first time this player actually start posting is when they start talking to me over here. And I was like, wait, that's weird. Why were you posting my threat and not in your threat in your bank of investment? Then this person said, it seems reading it is difficult to skill to master. Good job. But scamming isn't a difficult thing to master? Great job. Welcome back. How's that thread going? Any news? We need to spotlight some answer of the Bank of Albion. Will you like an interview? We have a couple of takers and such. So we already knew that this was the player, basically. This is the player who had to be the one to be doing these 10 mils, 11 mils, and it's gonna keep doing this all this time. So when I'm actually reading some of the comments and scrolling down, I said to myself, this is it. Then comes this, which a player did fall for it, and I'm actually going to click on the video. Let me shut this up because I'll get copyrighted for that beautiful song. So during this time, you see, 20,000, right? 909,000, and that 10K. See, like he fell for this one, but this one's the one that I think it was horrible failing for it. That 10,000K instead of the picture that I showed you, the 10 mil, the 10,000K hit him hard. So he went to the forum and got pretty pissy about it, I guess, because, you know, that's the petition right here. Change the K to mil. It would be easy to put 10,000M or something like that, so people can see like there's a mil in there, even though it actually means 1,000, adding 1,000 to it. Again, let me look. Let me look at this. As I scroll down, I teach it. This actually happened before, and that's where I put the link. However, here's the new one. This player also falls for it. for the 12K, which is supposed to be actually 12, and I put it down here, bring it to the new, it is actually 12,000K. So he falls for it, and we have confirmation. We'll keep doing this for as long as people fall for it. Prick. Well, I don't fall for it anymore, and I raise awareness to other players, so this video is pretty much the same way. I'm raising awareness, so stop falling for it. Goodbye.